There you go. American society has struggled to look at our country's history without rose-colored glasses. Statues from the Civil War era glorifying Confederate leaders who have committed heinous crimes against people of color have come under increased criticism after the 2017, quote, Unite the Right White Nationalist Rally in Charlottesville, Virginia. Maybe take that out. I was like, rally. The far-right rally resulted in the death of Heather Heyer after a self-proclaimed white nationalist ran his car into counter-protesters. President Donald Trump condemned the radical right-wing movement, saying, quote, "You had very fine people on both sides. It's clear all of America isn't ready to leave some pieces of history to the books." Chicago has dealt with its own issues regarding monumental items, towards fascism, most notably the Balboa Monument placed in Burnham Park at the Chicago's World Fair Century of Progress in 1934. The Balboa Monument was gifted by Benito Mussolini to encapsulate the achievements of Italo Balbo, the top-ranking black shirt and Mussolini's confidant throughout World War I, the March on Rome in 1922, and his dictatorship until Balbo's death in 1940. Mussolini hoped the statue would convince Mayor Edward Kelly to build a skyscraper to honor the dictator after he was unsatisfied with the renaming of 7th Street to Balboa Avenue at the previous World Fair in 1993. The story of the Balboa Monument, historians have attempted to tell recently, has been one without the inclusion of Italian-American stories and their contributions toward American fascism through the Catholic Church under Pope Pius XI in Chicago. That's cool.
It's a long sentence.
It's fine. Oh, God. This one's going to be on your blog, not mine. Due to the seizure of the Papal States by the Italian government in 1870, mistrust grew from the Italian people, which was felt throughout certain Italian immigrant groups who had recently immigrated to the United States. They were essentially unwelcomed by the Irish religious counterparts due to their, quote, the emphasis on church attendance, mistrust of clergy, a Catholicism which is not considered to be very strong, veneration of saints, and celebration of festivities. Is this a quote?
Yeah, it is. It's pulled from
Interlude.
yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's where my literature review is supposed to go.
All right.